Artificial intelligence. I mean, it's everywhere, right? We're told it's powering our cars, our homes, and even how we shop. But, how much of that is the real deal and how much is, well, just a really good illusion? Let's dive in and pull back the curtain.
So you've probably heard about Amazon's Just Walk Out stores. The idea is amazing. You just go in, you grab what you need, and you leave. But have you ever really stopped to wonder how that actually works? I mean, what's the secret sauce? Is it some kind of magic, a crazy web of lasers and sensors, or is there something else going on entirely?
Okay, so let's rewind the clock a bit, back to 2016. Amazon pulls the wraps off this whole concept, and honestly, it felt like we jumped straight into the future. They painted this picture of a seamless, almost magical way to shop.
And the promise? Oh, it was just so simple. Seriously, imagine that. No more waiting in those awful lines, no more digging around for your wallet, no checkout person at all. The whole process was designed to be completely invisible, totally effortless. It was pitched as the ultimate convenience, a genuine revolution in retail.
So, how did they pull off this magic trick? Well, according to them, it was all thanks to cutting-edge computer vision and some seriously sophisticated AI. The idea was that this army of smart cameras and sensors would track every single thing you picked up, put it in a virtual cart, and then bill you automatically. A completely automated, super high-tech solution.
But, like any great magic trick, there's always a secret you're not supposed to see. And when we pull back the curtain on this one, well, the reality starts to look a lot less futuristic and, frankly, a bit more dystopian.
And get this was Amazon's own language back in 2016. The world's most advanced shopping technology. I mean, that's a huge, really confident claim, right? But it's that confidence that makes what's coming next so dramatic.
1,000. Yeah, just let that number hang in the air for a second. What on earth could that mean? 1,000 cameras in every store? 1,000 super smart algorithms? Nope. The truth is a lot more human.
That's right. It turned out that a huge piece of this fully automated system was reportedly being run by more than 1,000 workers in India. Their job? To manually watch the video feeds from the stores and make sure the right person was charged for the right item. So that all-seeing AI? In reality, it was, in large part, a team of human eyes.
And this whole situation, well, it brings us to a much bigger trend. The story of Just Walk Out is a textbook example of something called AI washing. And trust me, once you know what it is, you're going to start seeing it everywhere.
So what exactly is it? Think of it this way. AI washing is when a company slaps that shiny AI label on a product or service to make it sound way more advanced than it actually is. It's all about over-promising on the tech, often to hide the fact that there are still a whole lot of humans doing the work behind the scenes. And you gotta ask, why? Why do companies do this? Well, it pretty much always comes down to money. Saying your product is AI-powered is an absolutely brilliant way to get investors excited, create a ton of marketing hype, and make it look like you're light years ahead of the competition. And of course, it lets you charge a premium for your advanced tech.
But here's where it gets really interesting. This whole trick, it's not new, not by a long shot. It's actually a really old move, just dressed up in new clothes for the 21st century. And to really get it, we need to travel all the way back to the 1700s.
So picture this. It's 1770, and this thing called the Mechanical Turk shows up. It was this incredible automaton, a figure in a turban that could play chess against anyone and win. It beat challengers all over Europe. People were blown away. It felt like they were looking at a real thinking machine. But of course, it was all a hoax. Tucked away inside that big cabinet was a real-life human chess master pulling the levers.
And that is the perfect parallel, isn't it? It's the exact same trick, just, 250 years apart. With the Mechanical Turk, the illusion was a thinking machine, but the reality was a person hidden inside. With Just Walk Out, the illusion was an all-seeing AI, but the reality was a hidden workforce. It's the same old ghost in the machine.
Okay, so you might be thinking, it's a clever trick, but why does it actually matter? Well, this isn't just about some clever marketing. This kind of stuff has really big, very real consequences for all of us, and is creating a much, much bigger problem. And here's the really crucial part. This AI washing is helping to create a massive financial bubble. We're talking billions and billions of dollars getting pumped into companies with these half-baked AI products that just don't do what they claim. That creates a huge risk for investors, and when a bubble that big eventually pops,
well, that can send shockwaves through the whole economy. And if you look at where the money and the effort really go, it tells you the whole story. So much of it gets poured into just the perception of AI, into marketing, slick presentations for investors, and fancy product labels. Meanwhile, only a tiny fraction goes into the actual, difficult research and development to build the real thing. The hype literally becomes more valuable than the technology.
So what's the big takeaway here? What should you remember from all this? Honestly, it's simple. Be skeptical. The next time a company starts shouting about their magical, world-changing AI, just take a breath. Remember the ghost in the machine. Because the reality is often way more human and a lot less automated than they want you to believe.
So I'm going to leave you with this one thought. We are swimming in a sea of AI-powered claims. But now you know the pattern. You know the trick. So the next time you see that label, are you going to be the one who stops and asks, okay, but who's really behind the curtain?